Hi crafting friends, welcome to my podcast. My name's Barbara Radzavikas. Welcome to all my subscribers, new and old, friends. Thanks for watching, catching up, come visit. I'm wearing my freshly off the needles beret. Judith bought me this ball of wool when we went to the quilt show. It was the only knitting stand there, and she found it and bought me this beautiful beret by Jane Slicer Smith. We'll get into that a bit more a bit later on. I just love it. It feels nice. It's not too big. There's no real pattern to it. I ad-libbed most of it. I knit on 4.5 needles. It sprang along. Only took me like a few hours to make because it's so thick. In this episode also, John and I pulled down our existing cupboards in the bedroom. Well, not cupboards really, IKEA racks that we've had for 20 years, and put up new beautiful storage cupboards. So that's interesting. I'll show you how that looks also. I'm Marie Kondoing it. What else was there? I have a few patterns to look at. I'll do that first and then we can jump into it. So I'll just turn my camera around. John printed these PDFs off for me this morning at Officeworks, and I am hoping, well, I'll add them to my container of PDF patterns, but I hope to make this Letitia by Amy Christophers. I really like Amy's patterns. I am struggling though with my pressed flowers shawl, I've got to say, mainly because I'm a left-handed mirror knitter, but I'm going to give it my best. I've had like 5 goes at it already. So perseverance is my middle name. So I thought this vest would be easy enough for me to make. Looks like my body shape. It is a beautiful pattern. And I like wearing these sort of open vests that I can, because my shoulder is still sore, so that I can just button it up at the front or not. So that's my first one. Looking at diet. I printed that out too, just in case I need it. Well, I do need it, but when will I read it? It's got a plan in it, so it's exciting. This next one is another Amy, and it's Nera. I love these cropped vest tops. Because my dresses that I made don't have sleeves, and I want to cover up my arms to my elbows or just a little past, this looks like a beautiful pattern that I can make relatively easy. It has a beautiful button band with no buttons. I love it. Kitty is wanting to look at the patterns also, aren't you, Kitty? Yes, Kitty wants to be in on it. I also printed up this because I thought this log cabin way of making this mighty corner blanket looks really interesting. It's by Brooklyn Knit Folks. It's a log cabin blanket, just a bit different from the mighty corners. Still a mighty corner quilt, knitwear thing, but just a little different. That's all my patterns. Kitty's walking over it now. Sitting there in the middle of it all. Aren't you, Kitty? Yes. Kitty wants to be in it. And is now reading the directions. Okay, so I really like it. This was all made from that one ball of wool, and I still have quite a bit left. What do you think? I think it looks quite nice. Nice for winter. I haven't washed it yet, obviously. I just hot off my needles, but yeah, I think it's great. Okay, so I'm sitting down now, and I really like how this hat fits. This is what I've got left over from that big ball, so quite a lot. I knitted on 4.5 needles, so it came out, it was very dense type of knitting when I was knitting it. I love it. I love the colors. Thank you, Judith, for the beautiful ball of wool. Just so lovely. And it feels so nice, and it's such a nice fit. So I think I cast on 110 stitches. Yes, I did. I finished my hat from this beautiful wool that Judith gave me, and it only took me, I'd say 4 or 5 hours. I've knitted it up. There was no pattern really, so I just had to wing it, and I looked at the photos from the channel that the lady that makes a wool, and this is a finished hat. It's a beret. I'm hoping it's a beret. The colors are just so beautiful. I love the look. The colors came out lovely. I just love how they all go together. This beautiful blue and green and rust. They're just so lovely. I'll try it on. While cleaning out my cupboard, I found this. Does anyone remember these? It's an Avon pomander hanging in your cupboard. You put lavender in it. John's just refilled it with lavender for me. But wow, blast from the past, eh? So neat. So glad I kept it. Today I'm cutting out a skirt for myself out of my new Spoonflower fabric by my favourite designer, Katerina. This is lovely fabric. It's screen printed. I bought 2 meters of it, and I cut it from another skirt that I made myself. It's just a generic pencil skirt. I fold in half. I'm up to my second cut. So I've done the front, now the back. It is beautiful, a beautiful design. I love these big floral skirt patterns. Beautiful robin. Lovely flowers, gorgeous detail. Just beautiful. So yeah, it's a good day for sewing. Cut out my 2 pieces of fabric for the front and the back. They are ready to go. It is such a lovely, straightforward pattern. I just put elastic in the top, and I'm thinking you might put an edge on the bottom to sort of pull it in, maybe a 2.5 inch fold over. And then I'm going to, see, I'm in the mood. I'm now going to make my brown one, which I bought this fabric a while back, and it is so beautiful. Also, it's Seasons by Jason Yenta in the beginnings. It is such a beautiful brown. So yeah, I'm going to have 2 new pencil skirts. So fun. This is a beautiful skirt I made for myself to go to the craft show. I bought the fabric a couple of weeks ago on a trip to Logan's in Sydney for their closing down of shop sale. It wasn't really a sale as such, but the shop is closing. Anyway, I bought this beautiful batik fabric, and I had it in mind to make myself a skirt when I purchased the fabric. I bought 2 meters. It's quilting fabric, so 112 centimeters wide. I knew I had to get 2 meters. I usually only buy a meter of 135 centimeters wide, but this fabric is 112, so I knew I needed 2 meters of it. I love the colors in it. It is just so beautiful. That's the front. The back is pretty much the same, obviously. But isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of I'm not sure, I think feathers, but the colors are just exquisite. I just couldn't see myself leaving without this fabric. Look at those colors. And this beautiful dark blue and browns. And the white is not pure white, it's a creamy white. So glad I can make skirts. Yeah. So I'm very happy with it. Goes beautifully with a black t-shirt. This is a photo of it up straight. Look at this bird's nest. John has been trying to wind it into a ball for hours. It's linen and wool mix. Beautiful colour, but a mess. Not his fault either. What a pill. So, onto the shawl. I'm going to make the large one because I've made a number of the headband scarves. It looks so lovely. See how we go. This is the Sophie Shawl. This is my, I did a lot of Sophie scarves, and now I decided to do the shawl, and this is in 2 strands held together of this beautiful mohair. This is how far I've gotten so far. Starts out here. That's the center. Center is quite big, and then I'm going down the, start to decrease on this side. It is so beautiful. And colours are lovely. So yeah, hoping to get that done very soon. Yesterday we went to IKEA to get some more storage. I've had this storage now for, must be 20 years, and it has served me well. It's just IKEA stackable, you know, that pine stackable thing. And I've had it for 20 years, as I said. And now, yesterday we went and we got closed door cupboards, and they go to the ceiling. They're so beautiful. I just can't wait. And they got drawers, so I can store my other things in that need drawers, my shoes in the bottom. I won't be able to see my clothes, and I really like looking at my clothes. It's like looking at art, and there's stuff starting to be on the bed from top of the cupboard. Kitty's over there minding her own business. But yeah, my clothes will like it out of the dust, I think. And my shoes. I've got 6 pairs of shoes. And some, my winter clothes are stored in containers, which will now go in drawers, which they will be very happy. John's shirts will be folded. He has some new ones still unpacked, which will go in his side of his own cupboard. These are all my skirts. I just love skirts. I make them from quilting fabric, from jersey, from anything that's beautiful to my eye. I made this beautiful dress. I'm getting snaps. I just ordered some snaps from Etsy to put on the back of my dresses. It's either that or convert them skirts, and I really would like some dresses. It's my shoulder. I can't hold my shoulder up above my head and get in and out of a dress without help, which sounds very dodgy, but that's how it is. And so yeah, I'm waiting for some snaps for my dresses. My shoes will be so happy. And I will put my mirror back on the side of my cupboard. So that is me. That's happening today. So happy. I love storage cupboards, and we're nearly there. I'll show you how amazing. They're beautiful big cupboards, beautiful drawers. Put some lavender in. And in the bottom drawer, there's a great big basket for my boots, my winter clothes, dresses, and skirts. That's in that cupboard. There are 3. This is my husband's. He has 4 drawers and a basket for his shoes. And this is the last one. And this has, I'm going to fold up my t-shirts with that magic folder that Shana gave me. And this is going to have, oops. This is going to have skirts, I think, in this side. And I'll fold up the t-shirts. I've got 3 drawers and a basket. All my shoes will be stored away now. I'm so happy. They look so nice, and they'll be out of the dust. In this one I have my new t-shirts. An empty one. And in this one, my undies have been waiting so long to have a spot of their own. I love these snag tights. They come in beautiful colours. I'm Marie Kondoing my drawers. I think it's just so beautiful. So I'm well on my way to storage heaven. My foot spa's up there. Easy to get down. I'll miss looking at my clothes as I just love looking at them. But now they have a space of their own out of the dust. I'll have a drawer partly for headbands and beanies, winter hats, summer hats, scarves. I'm looking forward to having a drawer just for scarves. I have got scarves in a smaller drawer over there, but I think a bigger drawer will be much better because they'll all fit in one. So very happy with this, and I love IKEA. A packet of little tiny skeins. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen these. They almost look like embroidery. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, wow. What a lovely box. There's little tags. Oh, it even says what's on them on the tags. Oh, another packet of... Oh, look at this. Oh, this is lovely. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I make a shawl with all these beautiful yarns in them. This is so lovely. Look at that. That is gorgeous. There's so much in. And a beautiful project bag. That is lovely. So beautiful. I'll put all my things from the box into this lovely bag. So I remember that they came from you. Chocolate. And a beautiful card. Spot the film star. Thanks, Anne. Thanks so much. That's me signing off for this episode, friends. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. And thanks for listening. Bye.